So I'm trying again to do a live with you. And I'm on the plane. For those of you who heard me this morning in the taxi, I'm going to say the same stuff again. It's just I realised I didn't save it. But I just want to take you through my travel routine when I'm on my own without Lila. She might be watching now. Hi Lila, I'm just presuming you are. But, and she did say, should Lila be coming to New York with Mama on her stories? But the thing is, it's a work trip, she can't, and she's going back to school tomorrow. So that's not going to happen. But I thought I'd just take you through my routine on the plane. I've taken all my makeup off. Really bad lighting on planes, isn't it? The kind of lighting where you think, not too close, not too close. I've got a load of gunk on my face, but I have just packed hand luggage for my trip to New York, and I've got about 8 events that I have to do between Sunday and Thursday when I come back. And I wanted to just literally decide. So I looked at the weather, I knew the kind of event it was, and I thought, can I pack exactly with no room for error? So I think I have an outfit for you today and a travel outfit. I'll show you that when I land, because it was really well curated. I'm so excited on my packing. And I'm going to stay with a girlfriend of mine because I don't want to spend too much money on a hotel, because I'm flying club, which is a big treat. I've done on Air Miles, but still you have to spend like £900 on the taxes. And all the team are going to be staying in a hotel. And it's a big expenditure for us to bring the whole team to New York for Trinny London. So I just thought, we'll save my hotel bill. I don't save much else, but we'll save my hotel bill. And so I was staying with a girlfriend who is as anal as me about travelling with hand luggage and fitting everything in. In fact, I might do a little duo with her, Zandy. If you wear Zandy just a touch, it's named after Zandy. But she's a delight. My flight's taking off at 2:30, so there might be some overhead noise in a second. So I'm going to take you through my skincare that I do for the whole trip, and everything else that I've got. So in this bag was given to me by one of my fabulous friends called Electra. Also Flush Blush, the lightest pink shade Electra's named after her. And she gave me this bag once. Like, no reason to, just it turned up one Christmas, and it's by Troubadour, I think it's called. Fantastic company, because it's so label-less and practical and sturdy and canvas and navy. I mean, I couldn't wish for a better travel bag. It's got little things on the ends, you make it smaller or bigger. It's like the TARDIS. You'll be staggered by what I put on there. So I've got my beauty skincare routine, everything I take with me, which might seem a lot, but I need my skin to look great, and I'll go through that. And then I've got another bag here, Trinny London bag, which in here are all my supplements and mints and lots of masks from Nanette de Gaspé, and things that don't have to go through security, like sea bags, vitamin C, my colour out for my hair if my grey starts to come through, all the kind of things you don't want to be dealing with when you're away. My jewellery in there. Then I've got in here every single conceivable charger, and even though I've sort of downsized, I never travel with a laptop, now I travel with an iPad. I still have iPad, now I have Apple Watch, phone, a second backup phone, which I kind of need. So that's all my chargers, and also a little mask, because I'm not good in having a mask for my face, which I put on now because I'll forget and I do want to go to sleep. I'm not good at having a mask which makes a mark, because I have this skin which impregnates. So if I'm on a massage table, for example, and somebody has a towel that's a bit bunched up, I'll have, like, if I had a massage, it's on my forehead for about 3 days. That's why I don't go vainly scuba diving, because the mark of the glasses would be on my face for about a day and a half. I'm not exaggerating. It's called photosensitive skin or something. So that's that, and that's that. I've done those two, so I'm going to put those two back, and that's inside a lovely Zara holographic bag. So when I'm travelling between the apartment and where I'm working, I've got that to put my shoes and everything in, so that's great. Put that back. Then I've got a pashmina, which I always travel with. It's dove grey. I've had it for 20 years. I adore it. I travel with flannels because I'm staying with a girlfriend and she might not have flannels, and I don't like, when I stay with friends, I hate getting makeup on their towels. So, case I have, then I just bring my own, kind of embarrassed, my scarf that makes me feel alive at the end when I get off a plane. Put this around my neck, like that. And it just lifts up my face. I'll just show you now. It's that kind of, that skin that you think, I'm really tired, but it just, you see, light reflection, great. Find a Lurex scarf, it's going to be your best friend. My favourite sunglasses, if I ever lost these, I don't know what I would do. Those Dolce & Gabbana ones. I've got a corn. I couldn't find a corn thing, so I got some little ped things. Always, I've got 3 pairs of shoes. Most of them are flat, but one is high, and I just need protection to wear them. I've got this I'm trying. This is really interesting. Nut. Because I'm going to be working so much, and I will have time for lunch one day, but maybe another day I won't, and I want to keep all my energy about me. And these are like supplement things with lots of prebiotics in them. I think when you're traveling, the more greens and prebiotics you stuff in your body, the better. So I've got 3 of those there. Lots of interesting things in them. I've got Vivian's powder as well, the platinum collagen powder, and I'm double dosing, triple dosing. I've got all my makeup in here. Oh, I can't really show you that. But I've got my 2 stacks. I'll show you when I travel stack-wise. I've got in it, I've got Fortune and Strength in there as a combo. I've got Electra and Wigs in there, Fresh Flush. I've got Chloe on its own because I use it a lot. And then I've got Phoebe and Lady JMS. That's my sort of blusher. You know how important blusher is too. And then I've got Cecily and Sasha, which is a combo I do a lot, so I put them in together. And then at home I have the other pot. And then I do Lila and Talus a lot, which is a colour. I keep saying I want to do, but even, just putting that on now, putting a bit there, just gives a freshness, instant freshness. I think when you get off a plane, don't go anywhere near powder or mattifying things. You always want to keep that fresh dewiness that that plane has sucked out of you. I've got Wisdom Eye, and I've got Empress Eye in there too, so I've got 2 eyes together. So that's my makeup trip. Just great. And then I'll get my makeup done also at the salon. That's makeup, towels, food. Now those of you who when I travel, I try not to eat shit on the plane, and it's a really difficult habit because you kind of, you want to do, as a lovely man from the show is, and you want to do, so healthy things. So I take oat cakes like that, and then I take my food bag. It's that mini Zara bag, £45 for 2. I love it. And this will be my clutch bag in the evening, so you can slightly see the stack through it, which I like to do. So and then I've got these biscuits I bought that have cheese on the end, which I shouldn't eat. There's some lovely biscuits. They're quince and apricot and something else. And then my key thing, my main key things, wherever I'm travelling, avocados. I have 4 in here. I thought I had 5 actually. 4 avocados. I probably 3 on the flight, and I better shove one in my mouth before I land, because obviously when you go to America, you cannot. Hello everybody. You cannot. You can't bring in food. And then I have Halo Bar. I couldn't live without Halo Bar. The best. I have 1 of these a night. I have for about 3 years. My favourite thing is sea salt caramel. I've got 3 of them, rationing myself. I've had like half a bar a day. These are hellish. Oatcakes are good, they're gluten-free as well. I don't need to do gluten-free. That's that bit, I've done it. And now we'll go on to some cosmetics. In this is everything that goes during the trick. Sorry, I'm really repeating myself. But it worked, by the way, if any of you watched earlier. So I get my cosmetics, which should go in the clear bag, etc. And put them in the tray. This one. Trinny London one, by the way. They go through, they're solid. Fantastic. I put them on the tray, and then I always put my jacket on top. So when it's going through, they're not seeing, is that in a clear bag or not? Is it in the standard clear bag? That's my little trick. Probably now, whenever I go again, they'll look out for me. And I always take my shoes off as well, because I know they'll always click. Even though they're trainers, I just click, I just make that beep sound. It's just something about me. I'm a beep. So let's look and see what we've got in my little kit. I'm not a minimalist when it comes to skincare, and I think you all know that by now. But for me, it's about just having things which I know I've got something with me that I have at home. So I hardly ever change my skincare routine just because I'm ornery. So I've got in these, because you can buy the teapots empty at Trinny London. So I've got in the top here, I've decanted Nanette de Gaspé's beautiful cream. It's a lovely hydrating cream. And then underneath that I've got Anna lip balm. And then underneath that I've got this. Now this is the magic bomb if you are on a plane and you want plump skin like this when you land. I'll show you when I land, you tell me if it's any different. It's like a thick layer of goop, so I have to have my hair back. It's this barrier to loss of moisture, and it's made by Cosmedix, Cosmedix, and it is called Recovery Balm. I've used it for about 8-10 years, and I haven't done anything. I used to use Guerlain's Midnight Secret, but I use this now for the last 10 years. Then I got more Nanette, I don't know why I got two, and then I got my BFF. That's probably not enough, but I will get some more when I'm in New York because I'm going to be at the salon. Then I've got Way dry shampoo, which is fantastic. I'll try and get my hair done. I've got some little deodorant, which you don't need to know about. Julia Hunter. I will be doing exfoliation. This is an exfoliating mask that you keep on. It's a part of her main regime, and I'll be putting that on. I've got Biologique Rechargée, which I've decanted, and I've also put in it, because I'm mixing ingredients at the moment, Nanette de Gaspé's Essence, which is a acid toner as well, and the two together are just fantastic. I've got a little black sizzly rose mask, which I might just nurture in my skin halfway through the day. It is a luxury item, and I've got a mini version there, which I bought some things from Sizzly the other day, and they gave me that. Drunk Elephant, I didn't bring their cleansing balm, but instead, weirdly, I brought Eve Lom. Now, I used the Eve Lom cleansing balm. It was my first cleansing balm. I used it for about 18 years because Eve did my skin when I was 20. I'm now 55. So this probably feels like it's about that old, but it was just the right size, and I shoved it in, and I needed more than a Trinny teapot size. And then I brought with me Drunk Elephant with their cleansing balm, had this little exfoliating particles. So I thought, I know it's not Drunk Elephant, but I thought I'd put that in to create a granular exfoliator if I need it. I've also got Nanette de Gaspé's cleanser, the black one, and I will use that with my mini Foreo, which is in another bag. I've got Teresa Tame's Peptides. I'm really into peptides at the moment, and a lot of people, I spent ages thinking, what exactly is a peptide? Peptide is a kind of activator for your skin, is the best way for me to describe it. And there's kind of medical strength peptides that now are used as injectables, and you can use them to help with fine lines if you're kind of not ready to do Botox. And Botox anyway, they wouldn't stop the fine lines. They would make fine lines go back. They would just stop them going more. So there are these medical grade new peptides. I'm going to go and have some done around my lip line, and you have them injected, so it's not a filler, it's this ingredient going really deeply with a needle to help for your skin to repair itself and kind of reverse the sign of aging. So I'm really, really interested, and it's something you ask me, ladies, a lot about. I've got these fine lines here, I don't want to do Botox, what can I do? Because I can offer microneedling to you and retinol, but what sort of one up from that, which isn't filler, all those other things. So I'm interested. I'll do that in the next 2 weeks when I get back. But in the meantime, Peptides, Teresa Tame, they're not medical strength, but they're really good peptides. I'll put that on after vitamin C. Then I got a little sleep rollerball, which is from Florence and Flirt. I can't remember the name there close up. I just saw it was a nice rollerball, and I thought for the flight, just, that calming stuff. It smells citrusy. And then I got my, here, I always travel with lavender. And this is a really old one. I can't remember where I got it, but I'll always kind of do this because it's calming lavender, it's slightly antibacterial. And then if my hair, I know I'm sounding paranoid, but when my hair gets on the pillow, it would just smell of lavender, it won't smell of plain. Okay, I think that's that. I'll show you the other side. How are you, everybody? Hello, darling. So the other side, I've got, there's two. So I've got Teresa Tame's wonderful vibrating machine, and that just is very good because on a plane you get puffed up, we need to create some lymphatic drainage, so I always like to kind of just do this and bring it down. I have done some massage techniques, but when you're doing lymphatic, it's important you start at the bottom, you bring it round, and you go all the way down and release it at your clavicle. If you just do this, you're going to build up here all the lymphatic and not let it flow. And then you start there, move up, and it will just take down the puffiness that planes can sometimes give to you. And then I'll do it when I get home too. Always got my tools. Then, ready to go. Then I've got my Glow Pro. It's my little micro needle with the light. If I get a spot when I'm away, and I just keep doing that for 10 minutes before I go to bed, it really helps. It's a really good thing. And that's about it. Tweezers, senior first officer. And that's sort of it, ladies. Let me just quickly say hello to you, and then I better get ready to go. I have a female pilot. Do you? You listen. I didn't listen. How great is that? I'll ask him. Is that right? Is that right?
I would like to thank you while you are seated. Please do keep your seatbelts fastened at all times.
Any questions?
If we have to switch the seatbelts sign on at any point, please do return immediately to your seatbelts.
Do we have a female pilot?
We do.
Oh, we do know, because my lady's following, saying, my lady's following, they said, you've got a female pilot. And I went, you're hearing what I can't hear.
Yeah. Who are you actually talking to then?
A few thousand people across the world.
A few thousand people across the world?
Staying alive.
Oh, am I in it?
Yes, you were in it before.
Oh, was I?
Yes, oh my God, look, he's following.
Oh, you were?
Oh my God. The man opposite me is watching me. Oh my God. That is, you are kidding.
There's a slight lag. No, my best friend is following you and said, are you sitting on this plane?
Next to her?
Yes.
Hi, should we just do a like... Hi, is that... Where's your best friend? No, you
Oh,
can't do that
no,
one.
Is this an Instagram?
Look, there. Isn't this weird? There's this lovely man, and his best friend is watching me.
How funny is that?
How funny
She's
is
a
that?
lovely travel companion.
Oh, lovely. And she's not here today.
No, she's not. She's actually in New York.
Oh, she is. Well, then you're going to see her in a second. Fantastic. I'm just going to put that up and finish off. Nice.
Is this an Instagram? What do you do?
I do just lots of things, but I do beauty, but I have a beauty business. Yeah.
Oh, would this be the time to mention my self-published books?
Yes, what are your self-published books, Grant?
Do I look in the screen?
Yes, look in your screen. Tell us about your self-published books.
Good afternoon, morning and evening, depending where you're living in the world. But my name's Grant Langley, professional steward for British Airways, and I've written 3 self-published books which are amazing spiritual adventure action books called The Awakening, Hope Not Lost, and A Courageous Heart, soon to be worldwide bestsellers.
Fantastic. Now, where can we get them? If they're self-published, they must be on a .com self-published.
They are actually. The first one is free, hoping that people will lead on to the other ones on Google Play Worldwide. Google Play Worldwide.
Google Play Worldwide.
Kobo, Nook, and Barnes & Noble, and on Amazon. They don't allow you to list them for free, but it's $2.99 on Amazon. Kindle.
I think.
And paperback.
We need to... Okay, Grant, give me one sentence, the elevator pitch as to why I'm going to read your book and think, oh my God.
Well, everybody knows about The Alchemist. Now,
It's The Alchemist. We love
The Alchemist is a
yeah.
classic, but if you're looking for a new The Alchemist, a journey of self-discovery, a spiritual journey
Can I
of
just say,
self-discovery.
Brilliant elevator pitch.
Still out.
Really, it was
Thank
really
you.
good.
And that was just,
Yeah.
just
That
like
was just like that. You see?
Thank you very
Think
much.
what more might be in the book of Grants. Anyway, there
Thank
we go.
you. Nice to meet you.
All right, nice to meet you.
Thank you.
Okay, so I better go because that's going to now. I think otherwise I won't be able to save it and everything. And I'm sorry not to answer all your comments, but just lovely to that you came off to. I'm off to New York. I'm launching Trinny London in New York. I've got 5 days of press, meeting the Trinny tribe. If you're coming to see me, I can't wait to see you. Bunny, hello, darling. So I'm very excited to meet everyone. If you haven't had a chance to book an appointment yet, there are a few left, so please try and book an appointment.
I crash you again because my wife wants to see a picture.
She wants
She's
to what?
watching live, my wife.
What's your wife? Okay, what's she called again?
Kim.
Kim. Is that different from the friend you were talking about? That's who you meant?
Yes,
So
Kim's my wife.
Kim's your wife. You've got a friend in New York.
Yes,
What
we
is
have
it?
a friend
Kim,
called
do you know
Debbie.
about this?
Yes,
She
Debbie's
does.
her best friend.
Oh, Debbie and Kim, darlings, with your... I mean, couldn't
Bye,
wish
my
for a
love.
more charming person to sit next to. All right.
Likewise, thank you.
Okay. So, isn't that funny? God, I love a British Airways flight. It's always an adventure. So, yes, if you want to make an appointment, go on to trinnylondon.com. And your friend, what's your friend in New York? Not Debbie.
Debbie is my friend in New York.
Debbie,
Kim's my wife.
Debbie, darling, you follow me, darling. I hope you're coming to John Barrett, 57th Street, to come and see us and have an appointment and get a makeover and feel fantastic. So if you haven't booked yet, please book. And we have a few appointments left. For those of you who can't make it this week and you've been texting me saying I want to book an appointment in June, the calendar will come up in the next couple of days, so you will be able to get an appointment. And you can just walk in. If you walk in this week, I am there doing lots of things, meeting lots of people, but I'm there and you'll bump into me. So I can't wait. I'm very excited. I love New York. Anyway, I'll keep you up to date with all the news. Chloe's coming as well. We've got like 7 of the team coming from London. It's going to be like Trinny London has literally taken over New York, even though the Met Ball's happening on Monday. It's rather a big thing. We have got our Trinny Tribe evening, which I'm so much more excited about. So, ladies, have a lovely Sunday.